guys with their nails done.
If you are looking for an updated Plague Star guide, then you have come to the right place. In this video, I will try to sum up all the things you need about the current Infested Outbreak event taking place on the plains of Eidolon. So, welcome everyone. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, as I'll treat you with Plague Star information overload. The first thing you need to know is why you should take part on this event. It's because of the rewards. You will be tasked to farm some standings for the Operational Supply Syndicate. To get the best rewards for this syndicate, you need to rank up and become a champion. Speaking of rewards, you can visit Nakak on Cetus to deposit your standings and earn operational standing rewards. The rewards range from simple planes of Eidolon items, which are needed to craft some of the best amps and Zors, to some Exodio Arcanes and infested Zor parts. Now this are just my personal opinion, but I advise you to farm as much Plague Star Zors if you are new to the game, or just want to test out a couple of Zor variation. The best one here is the Plague Kripath, which can form one of the best status rapier raw polearm. But if you are done testing all these infested Zor variants, then there's probably two things to farm in this event. One is the Cetus Wisp, which are needed to craft almost all powerful amps, and the most important reward in this event is the free former. Plague Star event is one of the easiest way to farm former in the game, so I advise you to get as much as you want or need. Now what do you need for this event? First of all, you need the Eidolon file access to get additional operation standings. You can get this from Nakak when you reach the collaborator rank. Also, you need the Infested Catalyst, which can be acquired by completing the required research project in a Clan Dojo's Biolab research room. Compared to Eidolon file access, the Infested Catalyst don't add additional standings, but will spawn a hostile hemocyte during the Plague Star Bounty's final stage for players to fight. Each hemocyte will drop a Hunter mod, and this includes the most used mods for Warframes and weapons, Hunter Adrenaline and Hunter Munitions. A quick tip though, if you happen to have all Hunter mods, and just want to farm operational standings, don't include the Infested Catalyst in the mixing phase or stage 2 of the Plague Star mission. No hemocytes means faster mission completion. And do remember that Infested Catalyst don't add additional standings, but only allows the event to spawn hemocyte. The event is pretty easy honestly. The first stage will only require player to gather the Grineer's Thrax toxin storage, which is located in one of the various caves that dot the plains. The toxin storage unit is shaped like a triangular prism and is generally located at the far end of the cave. A quick tip though, never aim with your primary weapon as it will drop the Thrax toxin. The next stage is the mixing phase. This is where you add your Eidolon file access and Infested Catalyst. Once activated, you will need to defend the mixer for about 3 minutes before you can proceed to the next stage. The third phase will be a drone escort. This stage will task you to find a down drone which will deliver the mixed Thrax toxin to the infested boil. And lastly, the final stage, wherein you will either clear infested waves, or fight hemocytes, which numbers depends on how much Infested Catalyst you included during the mixing phase. Like I've said, the event is pretty easily, and in fact, you can solo speedrun all these stages using the right frame and setup. To begin with, Nova is the best frame for the Plague Star event. Her molecular prime can do it all. Can slow down the hemocytes, and also the infested mobs during the final phase, so it will be easier for you to hit them. Another good thing about her fourth ability is it allows you to defend the mixer during stage 2 without dropping any sweat. You just cast or spam your fourth ability in the mixer spot and chill until the timer runs out. Aside from molecular prime, Nova gives you that confidence that you won't be killed in this mission, provided that you have modded this frame with umbral mods, the adaption mod, a lot of duration, and the molecular fission augment. Take note that the build doesn't need to be like this exactly. Having the normal vitality plus other health mods like primed vigor or the normal version of it will suffice for this mission. But what if I don't have Nova? Best that you do it with a team. That's my best advice. Don't get me wrong, I know the fact that Titania can beat the hemocyte, and as well as defend the mixer by flying around and shooting targets. And also, there are frames like Oberon that can both strip the armor of the Hemocyte and as well as crowd control and defend, or Rhino that can crowd control and tank. But I am aiming here to give you a lazy farming method wherein you don't need to exert a lot of effort in farming the needed stuff for the Plague Star event. If you really have no other option but just to play with random squad, then here's a few tips that will help you team. Equip the Zenuric Focus, and then unlock the Temporal Blast skill. This operator ability will allow each of your Void Blast to slow the Hemocytes for 15 seconds. That's enough time to pop all 3 heads, but if it fails, you can always recast Temporal Blast. Aside from the Zenuric Focus, you can also minimize the time it takes to take down the Hemocyte heads by reducing their armor. Yes, you can reduce their armor by simply using Sarper with the Shattering Impact mod. A quick tip though, just do 2 charged attacks on the Sarper to reduce the armor. More hits will strip all of their armor, which is not good, as we are aiming to deal as much damage with a corrosive element. Last but not the least, let's talk about weapon choices. For beginners, they would surely use their best damaging weapons, but in the Hemocyte fight, any fast-firing, non-projectile weapon would do. It doesn't matter whether it's the Soma or its prime version, or even at Wingrokata, just mod it with lots of corrosive damage, plus some juicy critical mods, and you will end up popping those heads within a few seconds. Just don't forget to reduce their armor first with the Shattering Impact Sarper. So that's all about it. I hope that you have gathered enough information from this video. If you want me to do some updates or builds, then just request for it below. Also, if you want to ask something, then just simply write it on the comment box. I got lots of Warframe content planned for you guys, and also, I'm due to giving you a Monster Hunter Iceborne review. But for now, I just need a 1-day relaxing rest so I won't be popping my head just like what I'm doing with the Hemocytes. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.